friends, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. I've got a few finds for you today. Now it's mostly based on the things that, as I said, being locked down and the central heating is off now, but when we first came here a couple of weeks ago the central heating was still on. I had it still on, which is very drying. It's a little bit better now because the central heating's not on. And the doors are open, so it's a little bit better, but it's still not warm enough to keep the doors open and get that nice air through the house. So it's still quite drying. So the results and what happened to my skin over those couple of weeks that I did have the heating on, and it became very dry. I didn't realise, because I am, because of my situation, I'm indoors a lot, but it's different because you go out for a little while and you get the air for a little while, but not to have it. Although we were going in the garden, we've been in the garden all the time, it's still drying. The situation is still drying on your face. And I think I've mentioned to you before that I'm down the south of England at the moment, and the water here is so much harder than it is in the north. And where I am, I know I've mentioned this to you before. You know the old Vera Lynn song, Bluebirds Over the White Cliffs of Dover? Well, I live, at the moment I'm right near the White Cliffs of Dover, and they're white because of limescale and salt, so the water here is really, really hard. My daughter's always having to change things and have water filters in everything, and elements and things just all the time. The taps, changing faucets and everything. It's really, really tough, the water here. Well, that's not great on the skin. So obviously the least you can use water, and what I use the water with as well, makes a great deal of difference. My skin has picked up a little bit. It's not like it, as fresh as it is when I'm at home. No, it's not, because it did become so dry. But it's picked up a little bit. I think some of that's because I've sort of corrected a few things to do here that more so than I do at home, and also because the central heating's off. So I've had my little ramble. So I'll tell you now what I bought and why I bought it. I needed a vitamin C. I needed a new vitamin C. Now, this is the vitamin C Brightening Serum Grow and Radiance from Balance. You've seen me buy this lots and lots of times before. Guys, honestly, I will always go by what my mirror says. I can read reviews of this hasn't got the right percentage or that hasn't got the right percentage, and I've gone with that. I've gone with that before. I've gone, oh, this is not the right one, I must be using this and so forth. But now, honestly, I go by what my mirror says. If my mirror says that's working, that's a good one, that's giving you results, then I go with that, and I don't take that much notice of what the reviews say. Maybe that's right, maybe that's wrong, but this is the one. And I have had so many vitamin C's. I've paid a lot of money for them, not so much money for them. I've got them through Amazon. I've got them through beauty stores. I've tried lots of, because I never go without vitamin C. But this one is the one, the balanced one is the one that I find when my skin is a bit down here and I turn back to balance, this is the one that will brighten my skin and make my skin better. I'm halfway through the bottle that I'm already using. So I've gone back because I want to really make sure I up my game with the vitamin C. I love this vitamin C. I also like this range in hyaluronic acid, but as I've said to you before, I think a couple of weeks ago, I'm not using hyaluronic acid at the moment for the pure reason it pulls out moisture, which is great in the humidity weather, and when there's plenty of moisture in the air, because because it will pull that moisture into your skin, but it's very dry, it will pull the moisture out of your skin. And I really don't need that at the moment. So that's my favourite vitamin C. I've tried these, they're Balance Again, and I've had different ones of these, but I've not tried this particular one. This is the Gold Collagen Rejuvenate and Firm. It's the under eye patches, which was also taking its toll, because you know, guys, I moan every time that this is my bad area here. So anything I can do to help that. I've got plenty of creams, plenty of things that I use on my, you know, serums for my eyes, but I thought just a little bonus, little something. So it's these what you put underneath. You get three sets in the box. And you just ice it and watch your telly. I haven't used these for ages, this type of thing, for a while. But I thought, no, I like my game and you know, do as much as I can. So I purchased these. And I'm going to sit with them. I'll just sit with them watching the telly. But you've got to be careful, because if you're too far up, they'll fall off. But I sort of sit back and head back watching the telly, and I leave those on. I don't know if they're working when you watch the telly, do they? That's what I do. 3 in a pack, so I'm going to try those. I shall try those tonight. By the way, I did the video, was it last week, the week before, on the lift creams? It was the week before, on the Boots lift range that I tried. I'm loving it. I love it. So far, absolutely brilliant. Obviously, 2-3 weeks, you can't tell a lot, but I can see the results. I can see how much better my skin is. So I am definitely will be repurchasing that. The lift vitamin, the Boots lift range, very nice. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Now what else did I do? Now, obviously I was saying about the water. So I do, of an evening, I have to take my makeup off with water and the cleanser. I am not comfortable using just a cream cleanser or micellar water to take my makeup off at night, because I always wear full face makeup. Even sometimes it's lighter than others, and I do like to make sure my face is clean. So again, I was looking for the one that I knew from past experience of buying different ones. I wanted the one that made my skin and gave my skin the most moisture, and without doubt this is one of my favourites, if not my favourite, and it's the Asda range, and it's a vitamin C facial cleanser. That's lovely, guys. That is a lovely cleanser. They also do a gel and a moisturiser, but for me in this particular range, I love this one. I really love that cleanser. So I bought a couple of those to make sure that when I am washing my face, I'm using it with something that I'm washing it with something that I know is not going to strip my face, that really feels nice and leaves my face feeling nice afterwards. I got a few of these for Baz. I don't use them a lot myself, but I do use them for swatches and, you know, different things like that. But he likes face wipes. Baz loves face wipes. If you're someone that likes face wipes, and you know you're feeling a little bit dry as well in our current situation, try and get the most moisturising face wipes you can. Look at the ingredients that's in the face wipes. Now this one is a collagen one, and it's also 30% argan. So this is the one that I'm using at the moment. I'm not sure what make that is, but I've used these lots of times. He's using these at the moment. He likes to clean his face in the mornings with wipes. So he's using those at the moment because they've got that 30% argan oil in, and they're not going to strip his face, because, you know, guys are the same as us. We've all got skin, haven't we? It's all going to dry out. So I've got in those, and he seems to be really pleased with those. And the next thing the actual range argan oil, it's in that bottle. Can you see that, guys? Argan oil. I use it is, in my opinion, it's the best hair protector, heat protector spray. Especially if you've got long hair, especially if you've got coloured hair, it takes a lot more care, doesn't it? And I love it. It's argan oil. I've never seen them make it. Just says argan oil. It's the actual argan oil company. It's always in that green with a brown lid. And I love it. The shampoo is very nice. The conditioner is lovely. I've used lots and lots and lots of their range. And the hot oil treatment for hair as well. That's really lovely. That is really, really nice. This is body butter. Now, I've got body lotions on the go at the moment, which are nice, but I can obviously, when I come down here, I only thought I was going to be here like a couple of weeks. I certainly didn't think the seasons would turn while I was down here. And I never bought any leg tan with me. I never bought any of my tanning stuff with me because I just didn't think I needed it. I don't tan in the winter. But I thought, no, I've got a couple of pairs of sort of, and I've sent for some. I'll show you when I might get them. You know, crop trousers, crop pants. And I thought, right, and I've got a couple of skirts. I thought, no, I can't get my legs out because they're really milk bottle white, my legs. They're not very attractive at all. So I thought, no, I need to get my legs into shape. Now, you know, at home every summer, guys, I prepare my skin, I exfoliate and so forth. Things are a little bit different here, but I've still got an exfoliator mitt with me. So I've got lotion, ordinary skin lotion, but I wanted something a little bit better, a little bit more welly to it, because I want to start tanning my legs and my arms. So I wanted to make sure that the nights in between, and if you've been with me years, you know, a few years, you know that I do this every summer. So I wanted to make sure that the nights in between, that I was really, really moisturising my skin well. And so I tried these. I bought 2 jars of this, and it's a lovely, it smells lovely. It's a lovely thick body butter, which is what I wanted to use for the nights in between. I've got a lady shaver, what I always use on my legs. I've got an exfoliating mitt, so that will be fine. I've got the cream for in between, and I bought what I use every single year that I adore. This is the Garnier Body Summer Moisturising Lotion. I use that every year. This has got to be the 5th year I've used it. I love it. It's the only one I will use. It builds up gradually. It does last. I repeat it about every 2 or 3 nights. Or every other night, I would say, every other night. So every 2 nights. The nights in between, I make sure I'm really using the moisturiser, because all self-tan can be quite drying. Although this one is one of the best. It's excellent. The colour's lovely. It looks like a tan. It doesn't look, you know, at all like you've been tangoed. It's absolutely lovely. So I shall be starting that tonight, hopefully, and then I bet the cold weather will come back then. I've doomed myself. Okay, the next thing I bought. Now, are you guys finding that some things are just not available? Most of my stuff I buy from Boots or Superdrug or Savers. Now I got, well, toiletries wise anyway. And I always get the stuff from Boots on Boots website, Superdrug's website, and the vitamin E range. You've seen me use that loads of times, guys, and I love their eye makeup remover. It's my favourite eye makeup remover. It's a cream, and it's so hard to get creams. It is. They all seem to be lotion nowadays. But I went online to get it, and it's all in store only. I don't understand why this is happening. because if it's in store, I don't know why they can't send it out. I don't know. But it's all in store, in store, in store only. Semi boots, all available, but in store, in store, in store. Well, I can't get to a store. So I've had to go with, this was, where was this come from? This is from Savers. This was from a Savers order, online order. So I've had to go for another liquid one. I don't know, I'm working my way through them because I just so love my vitamin E cream eye makeup remover, but hey, I'm not going to get it. So this time I've tried the Nivea one. This is the double, you know, the one where you have to mix up. So I've tried that one. I've still got a little bit of the Garnier one left. So I shall use that up first, but I don't like to be without this. So I've tried the Nivea one. Don't know if any of you have tried that, so I'm going to give that a shot, see what that's like. Also, oh, sorry guys, I touched the camera. You must see that my nails are awful. I never bought all my polishes with me. I haven't got any nail varnish remover, so I'm not going to put the polish on because it will just chip off and then I won't be able to take it off. So this week I've got to get my act together and I'll send for some nail varnish and some treatment and some nail varnish remover so that I can get my nails back into some form. But they are not very nice at the moment because they're just, and they get dry when they have not painted. They get dry, my nails. And there's one last thing. So obviously I didn't come with a lot of clothes. I've been moaning about that for the last 2 months. I didn't come with a lot of clothes, not a lot of summer clothes. I've got a few bits. I mean this, but tell you the truth, this is what I leave at my daughter's. So this top is stuff that I've got from my daughter's, not what I bought from home. Because I've got some clothes there as well. But no summer shoes. So I wear Skechers during the normal time of winter and around the house, and most of the year really. I will wear just the slip-on pump Skechers shoe because it's comfortable, and to me comfort is so important. No, if I go out I will wear high heels because I just think high heels are set off an outfit, and if I'm okay and I can click onto pants, then I prefer to wear a higher heel. But certainly around every day I wear jeans, I wear t-shirts, I wear tops like this, and I wear just like a summer pump, a canvas summer pump. Now you know me guys, I'm a bargain hunter and I'm quite happy to buy all my clothes at Primark. You know, I've got no, I must have this label or that label, I will buy. I don't mind at all. I'm not fussy with my clothes, but I am with my shoes. The only reason being is I yet to find a really cheap, comfortable shoe. If you can find them, let me know because I'll be there and I'll buy them. Now sometimes you can get you know, beach shoes and things like that. I don't mean you can't get anything, but if you're going to have a shoe that you're going to wear all the time, every day, which is why with my pumps, I either wear Skechers or I wear Clarks or something that's going to be really comfortable. I don't want to go for, they're modern, they're trendy, I always look for that, you know, but I go for a little bit more if I can afford it, and I'm going to spend my money on something clothes wise, it will always be my shoes. But I didn't have any summer shoes with me and I wanted some Skechers, so I searched the stores online to see if I could get a pair of either sliders or toe posts from Skechers. I've got toe posts from Skechers at home, which is a little good being there, but I found these. Oh, I love them. I love them. Look at these guys. They're sliders. They're all crystal. Oh my goodness, they're like Cinderella shoes. I love them. They are so, you can't see in the mirror, in the camera, how sparkly they are. They are all like Aurora Borealis stones. Not real, honestly. But it's like Aurora Borealis glass. But oh, they're so comfortable. They're the typical slider with that shape, you know, inside, and it's beautifully shaped, so comfortable. It's a beautiful foam, good quality foam, and it's all padded in there. Up here it's padded. Oh guys, I really love these. I will put a link where I got them. They're just fabulous. They are just fabulous and really sturdy but soft. They don't, you know, sometimes when you get ones and you put your foot up and that bit cuts. Do you know what I mean? When you walk and you go like this bit cuts, but it doesn't do that at all. I am so pleased with these. These are my buy of the summer. Remember, we haven't got to summer yet, but I love them and I needed some summer shoes with me. So that's it, guys. That's my little bits of finds for today. I'm glad you come in again, and I'm trying to get on every day, you know, apart from the day before yesterday, which I completely messed up. So I'm still trying to get on every day, and with different things and different subjects we can share together. I hope you're staying safe, guys. I really do hope you're staying safe. I don't know how long this lockdown is going to last. A lot of the, you know, the government seem to be under a lot of pressure when we listen to the news at 5 o'clock. The government seem to be under so much pressure to when are we going to come out of lockdown? How do they know? I just don't think that's entirely fair. If we come out of lockdown at the wrong time, we will get a second bad wave, and that one will kill even more people off. So I'm just, you know, leave it to the experts. But I understand. I know there's a lot of pressure with work and jobs and so forth, and money and what's happening. I know that. But I think we need to stay safe. I think that's the key, to stay safe. So you stay safe, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for coming in, guys. Love you all. Bye. Bye.